I'm assuming the situation in the hot labs, quote-unquote, that was mentioned was, the Arachni... The Arachni... the Rachni... children that were lost, quote-unquote. Good day?
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
I don't understand anything yet.
I think I do, but, you know, I'll let
Binary
you talk.
Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They
You
hatched
brought
it.
it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Yeah, that worked tremendously well.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert
Sit
the key.
down.
Then I will give Mira destruct.
Spokojnie, noś. I can't say you didn't deserve it. You were in on this whole thing. Like, it's, you know, it's the consequences of your own action.
Connecting. I have
I
full
do feel
access to
sorry
the
for you a little
facility
bit,
and am
but
at
still.
your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Okay, I'm assuming they're not going to be happy about this. Folks, we have about a minute and a half to clear out all of this. Or else, well, I don't want to talk about or else. Okay, no, run. Running is a bad idea. Running through the millions of Arachni thingamablobs. Terrible idea. Got it. I'm sorry, I just really don't see how the freaking hell am I supposed to do this. Can we all run together? Is that something we can do? Like this, and then like this. Okay, come on, 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 run. Okay, we did it. Somehow, sod knows how, but we did it. Oof, I'm genuinely feeling a bit lightheaded. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Whew. It's kind of ironic. We went here to save. What? Excuse me?
To me.
Oh, for crying out loud! Did you forget how the door works? Come on. I was talking to you, come on. Anyways, like I was saying, it's kind of ironic. We came here to save the people and then, you know, confront the matriarch and everything, and I guess we were partially successful. We did save the CRS guards, and we did confront the matriarch, but I kind of feel like we've also committed genocide, and it leaves a bit of a bittersweet taste of victory. Not gonna lie. I mean, you know, it's kind of understandable too. I think about 6 or 7 people told me that those things would be on saving, but nevertheless, I'll think of it more as euthanasia, I guess, than anything else.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to go on.
What about Liara Tassoni? The Matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
But Nezia helped us in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
I will
Sorry,
send
Commander.
you to the brig for insubordination. I genuinely will.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Alright. Insubordinate crew, insubordinate council. I'm kidding, the council can't be insubordinate. I kind of report to them, but definitely annoying. Huh.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Heat load monitor. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're going to Artemis Tau next. Actually, I am sure. That is definitely where we're going next. But I do want to have a chat with the crew first.
I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I genuinely do.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Honestly, I just wanted to ask you, what your favourite food is, and I don't know if you have any hobbies, but now that we've gone down this train...
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
And you've never stopped smiling since, and thus lived up to your nickname. Very poetic. Very poetic.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet.
No,
I've
heard this before. I thought maybe something,
Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
As you've made clear abundantly multiple times, keep the ego in check.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
I mean, hell, if you've earned it, by all means, right? Okay, I'm gonna go down below deck, but first I'd like to plot in a course. And so, we are out of Navaria. And we will be going... Well, first to the Exodus cluster, I suppose. Wasn't I already here? I feel like I was already here. So instead, let's go to Hades Gamma, which has 2 systems. And let us never return to Novaria ever again. Because if I do, I'll... Well, like how do I put this? I've committed one genocide coming here, and it was on the Rachni warriors that were, you know, disconnected from the hive mind, lost beyond saving, etc., etc. Next time I come
urgent
back...
message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
How come every time there's a problem, you end up running to me?
You're a Spectre, Shepard. And this isn't some run-of-the-mill mission. There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Okay.
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you.
It will be
VI
done.
Controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Yeah, okay, I'll take care of your VI problem for you, but, how do I put this? I kind of feel like you're not telling me the whole story. Matriarch's writings recovered. He recovered strange objects causing flow, but Chief Engineer Adams and Tully tried unsuccessfully to terminate its origins. They did find one of Matriarch's, whatever that name is, writing stored within. Okay. Okay, hydrogen. There is something here. Okay, I mean, I probably should get on that instead of surveying random systems, but at the same time, you know. Let's take Harley and Garrus? Yeah, let's take Tali and Garrus. Okay, what do we have? Anomaly, a research base, some debris, and another anomaly. Okay. Let's see what we can find. It's a bit of a bleak place, but it's also kind of pretty with the contrasting colors, honestly. I gotta say, it kind of reminds me of every other planet we've been on so far, with its absurd hills and mountains every 10 meters or so. Oh, whoops, nope. What, another one? How come every time there's an anomaly there's a Thresher more next to it? Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. And why is it so fracking big? Ooh, our misses, yes, I know. It's chasing me. It is definitely just straight up chasing me. Okay. Oh, bugger, the tank is on fire. Did I get it? Think we got it. Okay. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until I'm convinced it's gone.
On my way.
Fracking hell. Okay, what the hell is this? Turian insignia recovered. There are no signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Nimines colony insignia. Fascinating. Fascinating, truly. Okay. And there's two anomalies. There's another anomaly over there. It's probably another Thresher Maw. How come there's an infestation of Thresher Maws across the fracking galaxy? Oh dear. Okay, so here's the excavation site. Apparently somebody unearthed alien technology of some sorts here. I mean, on a planet like this, I find it hard to believe, honestly. But I suppose we shall see. Oh, before we do, Garrus, yeah. Should I give you first aid and make you the healer of the group? Probably not, right? No. Okay, let's give you medium armor. And then decryption? Don't exactly need assault training. Don't exactly really need assault rifles either. 2 into Turian agent, few into dampening, and I guess tactical armor. Okay, the rest we'll sort out later. Oh, forgot gear. Garrus. Raptor 5 for you. Banshee 6. I really don't see the point of Banshee 6. It's like, it's less damage, it's less heatsink, it's less accuracy. I'm assuming it's higher rate of fire than this, but... meh. Okay. Thunder 4 we're going to sell. Tsunami 4 we're selling. Convert this to Omnigel, which we're going to need a little bit more of. You can have the Storm 5. Actually, you can have the Scimitar 5 shotgun, even though you don't really use shotguns. Kessler 5 pistol. Now, the sniper rifle, very important. Avenger Hammer, Naginata 6. Definitely the Naginata 6. And transfer all the upgrades as well. Yes. And then we can convert this to Omnigel, and convert this to Omnigel. And we're going to be selling the rest, I think. Oh, I completely mucked it up. Okay, no, there we go. That's better. I've double clicked. Never mind. Sell that. Polaris can stay. Armor. I do have some medium Turian armor for you to try on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't care about this one. Don't care about this. Actually, this one can go to Omnigel. Yeah, definitely this is the look for you. Let's just grab some armor buff for you as well. Shield recovery and hardening, that's not bad. Plus 100 shields. I'll need to do some math to figure out whether this is better than this. Shield recovery and hardening. Smash damage physical. No, that's good for our Krogan friend. I think I'll just give you this. Energized weave. Yeah. Better shield recovery, better shields. That's all good. Tali's gear is pretty much sorted as far as I know, and yeah, we're good as far as that is concerned. Now we can face whatever the hell is in these caverns. Oh. Is there any particular reason why I can't use the sniper rifle? Thank you. Oh, crap. Adrenaline boost? Yeah, I guess. Just do it from before.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
These are the same husks we found on Eden Prime. Which means it's... the stuff Saren is using. We're kind of assuming it's Geth tech, but it doesn't really look like Geth tech all that much.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Yeah, that's just straight up incredibly creepy. At least there's good gear around, though. Very good gear around. Oh, there's more. Of course there's more. Fall back. That accounts for all the exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they come to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery.
Just a back time.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know the answer to that question. Wow. Know the answer to that question. I have a sneaking suspicion I can reasonably guess the answer to that question. And approximate why and how. And my answer is... this is not Geth tech. I mean, think about it. From a doctrinal standpoint of warfare and from a cultural standpoint of the Geth civilization, which, yes, has a culture and, yes, is a civilization, because it's self-aware AI. It doesn't make sense. Why would they build something to turn organics into husks? Like, the Geth don't exactly hate their creators. I mean, they do. And they don't exactly really love... I mean, what am I talking about? The Geth don't hate their creators. They do, but it's not just pure, unadulterated hatred. They do have a somewhat twisted and albeit twisted and perverted and strange sense of respect, but they do have somewhat of a sense of respect for their creators. They also view all organic life as threatening and inferior and etc, etc, but it wouldn't make sense that they would then go out and harvest organic life like that for their own uses, right? It doesn't make any sense from a doctrinal standpoint. Why would they do that? I mean, it's sort of their position that they're superior because they're machines. Wouldn't that contradict their sort of twisted sense of racial superiority? That, what, you need organics now, don't you? I mean, it's one thing that, you know, they should use organics to serve them, but even then, like, why? If you claim to be so superior, then what's the point of having organics serve you? Like, doesn't that sort of diminish your superiority greatly, or your claims to superiority greatly? I don't think it's entirely out of the way to think in those lines, because they are robots. They're mechanics. They are. Logic should be sort of their strong suit, is what I'm trying to get at, and struggling to get the words out. Did anyone agree? I mean, Tyler, you should probably chime in on this whole conversation. It's your people that made them, but anyways, be that as it may. Let's see what else is here on this rock. That was pretty much it. The salvaged probe had some stuff on it, and I found a deposit of plutonium, but there was nothing more exciting than that. Okay. Before we head elsewhere, I would like to have a chat with the crew, like I said previously. So, to that end, Cadian. Haven't talked all that much. See how you're doing.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alright. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I completely agree with you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Yeah.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Understandable. And thank you. So far you've had the personality of a brick wall, but nobody tell him that. That now, I mean, you know, so I cherish the opportunity to learn at least a little bit more about you. Oh yeah, the cryopods. Forgot we had those. Doctor?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Nothing, just
Goodbye,
checking up on you, seeing how you're doing, and all of that. I think I still owe you something, for the whole mess on Eden Prime. Never really got around to show my appreciation properly. Probably will do next time we make a stop somewhere. Now, Rex. I feel like the whole Rachni thing put a bit of a strain in our relationship.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarry.
You Krogan lived for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race.
I heard about that.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah. Sad, but...
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I gotta say, I can kind of see where you're coming from. We fought the Turians not so long ago. The Krogan, well, the Krogan. The Solarians engineered the genophage. It's like, we're not exactly in the company of daisies and unicorns, right? It's... I see what you mean. You're coming from a good place. You know, out of context, this might be a bit problematic to say, but yeah, I'm all for humanity first. Honestly, if I'm, well, I guess it's kind of ironic given that I'm a Spectre, but yeah, I understand what you mean, and I partially agree with it. But that doesn't mean we should just mistrust all of them, and we do need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies.
Yeah.
As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
The council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
I agree with the latter part of that sentence, but the dog comparison is out of line. That is out of line.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just
So did you and I.
interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make, it was yours. You know, when we pick up that Asari scientist, we'll have to tell her we killed her mom. That's gonna suck. Just saying, Commander.
Yeah.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, sir.
I understand where you're coming from. You're not, like... You're patriotic, and... You just don't have a great way with words, is the thing. You sound off. You sound off. You end up sounding a lot more, I don't know... problematic and bigoted, I suppose, in some ways. Although I hate that word. You end up sounding more, I don't know, cruel than you intend to.
Commander, how are you?
I gotta go.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Thought you might have something to chat about, but we don't. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Indeed I am.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I would like to sell to you virtually everything that I have. 250,000 credits. That is what we have. 250,000 credits. And soon I'll be able to buy this sniper rifle. The HMWSR 7, sorry. Better accuracy, better damage, better heatsink capacity. 300,000 credits. What can I say? Fascinating. Maybe I shouldn't be buying stuff here. Probably should go to the Citadel and look around when I get like a ridiculous amount of money, which we're still not at those levels. Anyways, let's go and try and find that Asari scientist, or at least plot the course to where she is.